Hello, hello. Nice and early today. Um, we may not have the draft here. Let's see. See if they sent me the code. I believe he did. But we're gonna cast a set here from Custom Battlegrounds Custom. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a pretty good set of maps we have going for us here. And alright, I was actually able to get it. There was an issue with the bands, however. Is that this one? Or maybe that was the next set. There was some issues we had going on with some band issue information, but should not be much of an issue here. And for some reason, my Twitch, oh, it's good. I think. Well, let things stabilize a bit. I think my bit rates are jumping around a small bit here, which is not ideal, obviously. And for me, the picture is frozen. So, we'll give that a minute to figure itself out. We might actually just restart the stream. Actually, it's just my scene apparently. Yeah, something was wrong with the scene there. Odd. Nonetheless, we are going to be casting this set here. We're going to pull up the bracket though, because we do have some information to share with you guys. I'm not getting it up. Here we go. Alright, so here is our scene. If you guys have not seen it, this is another submission here. No goal is unavailable to complete his games. Point Dexter. Moving on to round number 2. So all first round games have been casted except for Mak Tribe versus Sneakychiefy. We are going to jump into that here momentarily. So, another thing to show you guys here before we get started though. Got the map draft here, or Civ draft here. The maps were Bog Islands, Ban, and that was for Sneakychiefy, and Mak Tribe, Band, Sunken Isthmuses. So we won't see those two maps today. And with the map choices here, or not the map choices, the civilization draft here, we will not see Japanese or Mongols. Also Aztecs and Franks banned. So we have Magyars, Berbers, Cumans, Britons, Vikings, and Indians. So it should be pretty interesting to see how this one turns out, guys. We're going to jump into it. We are, however, not going to use Capture Age, because it's been too laggy. It hasn't been working out for us. So we're just going to dive right in. Hope you guys are ready. This is going to be a pretty entertaining set here. We'll give Capture Age a chance, and if it begins to be too laggy or anything, you guys will have to let me know. But Battlegrounds is the first map, very open map, lots of things to do here. Let's see, why is Capture Age not connecting? Here we go. Alright, we'll see how this works today. Hopefully all things go well and it's not very laggy, but we'll find out. Nevertheless, we've got Mak Tribe here with the Berbers in blue, and then we have Sneakychiefy or Sneakychiefy with the Britons here in the red. So going to be a very interesting matchup. You're going to have to see how this unfolds in front of us here. Britain's not the ideal choice in my opinion for an open map like this, but looks like he could probably wall himself in a nice little base and could be in pretty good shape after that. Just center control and the available the ability to move around is quite important. And we'll see how things continue and progress here. Looks like we are collecting all of our herdables, and we're going to have Sneakychiefy on his way out. Unfortunately missing his extra sheep that he could collect here. I think both players really, because Mak Tribe is still just scouting his base at the moment. So he's not sitting in a great position either. He did get all the ones at home, same as Sneaky over here. And fortunately here for Sneaky, he will be able to scout out everything and should be in pretty good shape. Should be able to find his opponent no problem.
Ready.
Looks like we're going to have the pretty standard builds here. House being rushed down here. Maybe a villager too early. I think that village should have been the one to build it. But nevertheless, we'll see how things go here. And let me know, guys, if this gets too leggy. If it does, we'll just simply switch over and go back to the original in-game casting spectating area. It's been kind of laggy. Last night we quit using it as well. Updated all my drivers and stuff, though, so hopefully that puts us in a little bit of a better position. I'm not sure, though. We'll just have to wait and see. Sneaky did run out here with his scout and run across and find a few additional herdables. There are still quite a few on that side, and not really anything on his side for Mak to get. So that's going to be quite nice for him to be able to grab additional sheep, especially as Britain's getting that bonus. They will be faster collecting. Going to have a good number of sheep to be able to use for it. So not a bad situation at all. And I would imagine this village is going to go over here and start building a few walls. Yep. And there goes the wall. I'm going to wall in that gold, which would be important.
Yay.
Just have to wait and see what he does with this. Already on berries as well. I don't think we're going to see anyone with a really fast uptime by any means. If anybody, it would have been Mak Tribe. I don't know if he's going to have the ego for it. We'll just have to wait and see here. Fortunately for him, his berries are very close to his deer as well, so no need to push them. Looks like he will be playing a little bit more open, perhaps, or maybe he'll wall a little bit. Sneaky, I think this is a good idea for him to get over here early enough to wall this up. I would have liked to have seen the deer pushed on this side, but we're going to go out to the gold itself, yeah. So I should see the walls come up and sitting in a pretty good position. Not going to have any barracks. A little bit of idle TC time for both players. Idle eco time as well, but that's pretty standard. And Sneaky getting the scouting done. Still finding some very nice huntables or herdables for him. We do have 19 pop loom here. And then he's got another villager, so maybe it's going to be like a 20 pop and up. It'd be pretty far on the food, though. I don't know if he'll have enough, so maybe we're just seeing a more standard build here. This has not been completed either. This is kind of unfortunate. But we do have a house being rushed down, as he is housed at the moment. Not ideal, but at the end of the world, he is able to rush that down pretty quickly here. And if he actually does end up getting the food over here, Mak is going to be in a excellent position to go up with 20 population. And yep, there comes the barracks. He already has enough on the wood line. He should be able to drop a stable immediately. Maybe even grab an upgrade or two. On this side, though, not clicked up just yet. Has the res. Gonna go for 22 pop, and he's up. So a little bit farther behind. Already shifting on to gold. Has quite a bit on wood, so should be in a good position to get his ranges up and build up some numbers. He will be pretty full walled, unfortunately, though. This could be a problem for him. But we do see Mak headed out here. He has got a lot of scouting. Both players here getting quite a bit of scouting in. Should be in a pretty good position over here as he goes out to collect all of this extra hunt on the map. Kind of take a little bit of map presence. Not really controlling anything with vills over here, but still sitting in a fairly decent position. Alright, stable is up. So, stable in a few houses. So he's going to try to wall across the front a bit. And then we've got a palisade gate here with some palisades. I think he built the palisades and then the gate. It's kind of awkward, but is what it is. Going to be in a fine position. Going to be fully walled minus this hole, and I don't think he realizes that is still open. That could become a big problem. He's actually walling behind the palisade gate, so maybe his was a planned out movement here for him. Finding a few herdables still. They're still collected on the sheep, bringing them home. Both players being very active with that. Scouts already out on the field, but you know, it's not many scouts so far. Only 2 scouts out, one being the starting scout. No deaths, no kills this game. Going to be very passive. Probably knows that the walls are up. Doesn't really want to push anything, and is going to try to focus down on his eco a little bit more. And yet we will start to see these walls creep up. Nothing too extravagant, nothing too worrisome. He's seen the base over here. He knows what's going on. They're just sitting, actually. Maybe he knows about the hole, but doesn't want to expose it just yet. Sneaky also headed out towards the front. Could be a problem if these villagers get spotted, and they will most certainly be seen, but will he realize it? Mak Tribe is doing a lot. He's actually sending the scouts off to this side. So maybe he didn't see that just yet, but the scouts are just streaming across this area, so it's only a matter of time. Really need to see a few things out here, a few spearmen out here to defend this. Could be problematic. And yes, this has been seen, and all the scouts are coming. Oh no. This could be 5 vills down.
Yay?
If he goes down to 5 vills right here, this could be really bad. He was always already behind in the villager count, managing this back nicely. He's actually sending these 2 scouts after that one as well. His scout will come over. A spearman has been queued, but nothing yet. 3 villagers look like they're going to escape, which is nice. At least it's not 5 deaths, just the 2 losses there. But that was rather unfortunate. A lot of investment here to lose a few vills, and I don't even think we collected much of the food here. So that's not really great. And if he goes through this hole and hits the wood line, he could be in a lot of trouble. He's already down by a significant number of vills here. And, whoop, hole in the wall. That, I believe, was a shift-click accident. He built this, then shift-clicked it here, and then this ran. Oh, no! Oh, he's getting very lucky. Mak Tribe could have just dove in here and killed another villager or 2 at least. And now we have the vills back out on the front here with a spearman.
Ready.
And, this villager is just searching for some hunt, maybe. I don't really see. Maybe he's coming back now. He just ran over there. Unfortunate for Mak Tribe, he wasn't able to run in here and do more damage. Very fortunate for Sneaky that he's going to be able to keep the rest of his vills alive behind those walls. And actually a pretty nice and generous wall off on this side for himself, as we're going to see an archery range come up. Market. No blacksmith yet, but his eco is very much in a good position. He knows what his opponent is doing, and he is not going to have to worry about any aggression just yet. He saw the archery range, he saw the few units that were around, killed a few vills, he's feeling ahead, so we'll see what he does with that. He is going to pressure a little bit, maybe. No attack stance? What? Okay, there we go. unfortunately, though, I think we're just going to see these scouts pressure. Not going to get a whole lot done here. Scout here for Sneaky actually going to be found out, and it is low HP, so he will lose the scout, and that's the first military unit down in the game. Archer numbers, nothing too extravagant, only 4 archers in here, but he is almost to castle age already. He's getting fletching, so he's gonna have some crossbow, but not gonna be in the numbers that one would have expected. Maybe he's hoping he's gonna be up faster, but at the same time, we got skill barding armor on its way in here for Mak Tribe. Also, is 2 minutes from castle age, not too far away, and has quite a few villagers more, 10 more vills at this time. He's also just repairing. Archers on their way over to deal with these scouts, at least push them away. Another archery range coming up here in the back of the base, so not a bad plan. I would have built it on the front myself, but never that much farther away, so it should be in a fine position. Town center going up here. Spears are here to defend this one, though, and all the spears will live. Scouts go down. This is a nice town center. I like the urgency to build one as soon as it gets up, especially before knights become a problem. Crossbows also headed out towards the mid. This town center will be nice. It is on a gold some hunt. Very close by, and it will also kind of keep his enemy on this side of it here, which we see a full skirm switch at the moment. Looks like we're gonna have skirm knight. We do have fletching in here for the skirmishers. We'll be seeing elite skirm, I'm sure, before too long. Against Britons, you really have to go elite skirm if you're gonna go knights. You don't have to. I mean, he doesn't realize the numbers are so skewed in his favor, but oh, here we go. Some a forward aggression from him. I'm gonna bring in the siege workshop here, and capture age dying on us for a second, but back up and running just fine. So siege workshop is forward. Skirmishers and knights here in the middle, but I think we could see a lot of pressure on this side here. A couple mangonels could do quite a bit of damage to the eco here. Yeah, pushing Britons is always fun. But, I mean, crossbow numbers aren't terrible, and they're not great either at this point, but I feel like Mak's eco has been so much better ever since the early pickoffs. And his build was just a little bit cleaner. And see, he's already getting to the second town center as well. He needs to get some more on 2 gold as we have elite skirm coming in. Gonna need to see fletching, or not fletching, Bodkin arrow in next for both of these players. No Bodkin arrow yet.
Yay.
Kind of awkward for our Briton player not to have Bodkin yet. The knights will have +2 defense, and I think the knights can now roll everything here, even with the spearmen. Elite skirm is also in, so town center though, not what he expected, not ideal. Gonna run past. Skirmishers will trade decently here against the town center. Obviously not ideal, but still in a fairly good position. Knights gonna come over here. Probably gonna try to pressure and break in, but I'd expect to see another building or 2 here behind it. Yeah, no Bodkin arrow is a big mistake here. Bodkin arrow is so important. If house wall comes in, going to be fine. Also gonna see another archery range here. I feel like Mak needs to pressure in one spot or the other.
Yeah.
Like, I love the forward aggression here, but we need help on this side. I like keeping this fill here.
Yeah.
She will eventually chop enough wood to get back to what she spent on the lumber camp, but the gold in the base is here and over here, so it's not ideal. He is on gold here as well, so I'd like to see him pressure. I think pressuring this main base would be ideal. This could knock him out of the wood line, could do a lot of damage here. Knights are coming over, so expect to see something here soon. Mangonel coming forward as well. And of course the military is all out front. A lot of skirmishers. I mean, villager count though, Sneaky having a lot of issues keeping up right now. He's not got his upgrades and he is pretty busy at the moment. Almost breaks in here, but this will be a few villagers down at least if they're not recognized. One down already. And yep, another one. Yeah, Mangonel's killing vills, so the villager count switches again. So going to be under a lot of pressure here. No military. Are the crossbows? The crossbows are not coming back. Funky Sneaky has a clan tag in front of his name. It's TAW in the parentheses, if that helps you. I believe both these players are like, well, they're obviously below 1200, but I'm not really sure what each individual is. Max at 1129, it looks like, from what you pushed here, and yep, 1015, yeah. So a little bit of a difference between Elo, and I think we're kind of seeing that here. Mangonel's just gonna attack buildings. Villagers are going down right here. Crossbows are finally making their way across, but we got two Mangonels here. I have double stables on this side as well. Pikemen over here are gonna be able to clean this up. So Mangonel's gonna do a lot of damage here to crossbows, but with the pikemen, he might be able to get in close enough to deal with them. Just have to wait and see. Forward archery range as well. Oh no. Oh, it's big! Oh, it's downhill shot. Oh. Crossbow army is, goner. Oh. Funky, I don't know, honestly. No idea. Bada boom is right. Down go all the crossbows. Military numbers now 20-3, and yep, emergency castle with stone walls in front in his base. So this isn't going to do a whole lot over here now, but it has done its job. I feel like we see some pressure come in here in the middle, pressuring this town center. Probably could kill this town center with a few Mangonels over there anyways. But he doesn't know the castle is going up just yet. He will continue to press in that direction. Also creating a ram here, so he's really thinking about going in here for the kill. Castle will be seen here as it shoots at the skirmishers. Not much to see behind this one as more vills will fall here. Quite unfortunate. One down. Cost of a few skirmishers, but Mak also sneaking his way across to the back side of the base, it looks like. Not really much to talk about. The eco behind this has continued to improve. Imperial Age even on its way. Maybe a little bit earlier than I would have expected, but eco is much better. He is in a really good position. This gold here is not being taken. Wolf goes down. Stables on this side. Knights over there as well. With stone walls here, I feel like we just take that town center. Instead, he's just going to build another siege workshop. Oh! Sneaky over here. A lot of vills from the town center here have moved to the north corner, so we are going to have 12 villagers pretty secure over there as long as they're not scouted. If they are scouted, it could be a problem. Knights just continue to batter their way down the palisade walls. Gonna start to build some more stables on the map, and Imperial Age is about to be in. I don't really know what we can do from here if we're in Sneaky's position. I think it's GG 100%. There's nothing else you can do behind this right now. repairing a house to keep villagers out right now. Going into his own knights with no knight upgrades against +2 defense with bloodlines. Husbandry already invested. We have a forward castle. Going to really try to choke the eco over here. Does not want to have any of these villagers get away. Not a bad situation to be in. It's also going to be able to put some trebs up. Should be able to start trebbing some stuff down here. Masonry is on its way in as well. Don't even think masonry is necessary at this point. He's so far ahead. And he should know it at this point by looking at the score and by all the damages he's done. And that not a single Britain unit other than the scout at the beginning of the game has come forward and is near his base. These knights are scouting around. Mangonel here. Gonna be 2 Mangonels in a second. Gonna do a lot here. And with Berbers, the cheap knights, I would expect to see Cavalier in here very soon. Eco is a bit rough for that, apparently. He hasn't clicked it yet. Not even gotten the upgrades. So Imp really didn't buy him anything that he's using other than, you know, the position he's in. I mean, he's in a good position. Oh no, the Mangonels are gonna die for free. Maybe some HP? Not really. Oh, that's quite a shame. But his knights here, trying to move out. I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to pressure. On this side, they'll be in before long. There's nothing really here. There's the Cavalier click. A little later than I would have expected. Only 1 stable back at home. So right now he's only 2 stables. It's kind of interesting. It says 3 though, so maybe I'm missing one on this side. Ah, there's one. So I feel like if he would have just built stables at home and just kept pumping him, he would have been in a better position at this point. Foraging also coming in. Yeah, the deer did get trampled on by some boulders. Not ideal, but Treb is out. He's going to try to repair a house with a Treb attacking it and skirmishers there. That will never work, folks. And he'll be in a rough position. Would have liked to see this blacksmith killed off earlier as well. He had the mangonels there for a while. Actually, they're still there. They're just hanging out in the back. Stone walling up behind this. A university coming in. Still, I don't see a way back in this for Sneaky. He does have this up here, and he's been able to get a few additional vills, but I just don't see a way for him to come back here. Going to start to see the archery range is going to go down, actually. Trebuchet will survive, about just shy of half HP. Skirmishers moving in to attack villagers on this town center. Cavalier headed over there as well. More trebuchets come out. Yeah, definitely thinking this is going to be GG here anytime. Cavalier gonna head in this direction. Should be able to do quite a bit of damage here. Town center is gonna go down here. Not enough crossbows here to do anything. Cavalier would destroy the crossbows as well. Villager number for Sneaky has gotten up there, but I think it's just because Mak has kind of laid off the villager production. Not producing as many as he once was, I don't believe. But he's heading more vills forward to get the gold, taking a good bit of the map control for himself, especially with everything here. And as soon as these trebuchets move forward enough to destroy this castle, could be in a really bad position over here. And a lot of vills are idle for him right now, as he's got 27 of his 81 villagers idle. Skirmishers, gonna have bracer soon. Crossbow, no bracer. They do have one more defense upgrade, but still not a great position. Trebuchet's going to move in and start doing some damage. Would love to see Mangonels come over here and deal with the villagers. Hey there, thank you for the follow, T-Panel. Appreciate it, man. But Eco is looking rough. Another castle in between there, not ideal. Skirmishers gonna take crossbows out, no question. Castle goes down here in a second. No repairs on that. And I don't see why Sneaky's sitting in this one still. And he's still moving his bill, still trying, but he's not going to have a good position here. Castle is going to go up in the middle. Oh, he's going to take out a mangonel with some villagers. That's his plan. He says, haha, I've got you now. These skirmishers will just destroy what's left of the army here, and I mean the whole original eco is about to be spotted by a good bit of 15 cavalry units. And yep. Oh, the TC is going down on top of each other as well. Villagers dropping some massacre, make children look away. Not a pretty sight. Bill's also falling back here. Crossbows will go down. Will this town center even go up here? That is an important question. Looks like it might. Mak selling some things, buying some food, getting some more upgrades. I guess he's just going to buy the next defense upgrade to try to assist with this. But about to lose another town center. Will lose this one if this one's not lost. So not the greatest of positions here for Mak, or for Sneaky. Imperial Age is about to be in here for Sneaky, so that's what he was going for himself. 2 town centers, and most of the eco are gone here now. All the eco in his starting base done for. Just the eco in the top, madly trying to build houses. He has the res, just too far behind. It's the story of this one for him. Not the best situation, and these cavalry units will just continue to slaughter what's left. Everything is in that corner, and should be able to find it. Should not be much of an issue here. But GG should be coming in anytime now. And we'll see what Game 2 has in store here. If you guys are just joining us or haven't seen us before with this tournament, we just started it, just started casting it last night. It went live the first of the month. This is 1200 max elo bracket. We have players sign up, they come to play. We play on fully custom made maps. Not many that you've probably seen unless you've been in the Discord, which is linked down below, or you can use the fan exclamation point Discord. We will be having 2 more brackets with this, with all the maps we have, which is we have 11 maps set up for this right now. The next bracket will be a 1400 max bracket, and then we will have a 1650 max bracket. So we will start to throw up more on social media to get people here for that, but we do still have a handful of those signed up. Dates for the 1400 are also in the doc in the Discord if that interests you. But for now, we're doing the 1200 bracket, and GG comes in. That's not too surprising at this point. Just maybe first game of the day there for Sneaky, trying to figure a few things out for himself. We'll find out here in a second, though, as we will go take a look at the statistics, which all in all are going to be pretty one-sided, as the villager lead was massive. Economy numbers obviously going to be the same. No relic collected, but eco villagers were not that far behind. I think Sneaky just didn't quite get some of his upgrades and whatnot that he wanted. But moving on to game number 2, guys. Gonna jump into it right away. I want to see what happens. Thank you guys for joining me, by the way. I see some regulars, and then of course a few new people in here. And again, thank you for the fall T-Panel. Appreciate it. And as soon as we can get into this next one, we will, we can, however, pull up the map, or the civ selection, not the map. So Britons lost, Berbers with the win. Berbers, highest winning percentage in the tournament by far so far today, this round. Alright. Game number 2, guys. Gonna jump right into it, like I said. Not going to mess around here as we get into capture age. And GG's, a little bit of chat from in between games. Welcome to game number 2 between Mak Tribe and SneckyChiefy. Playing number Echo? You have an Echo? That's awkward. Nothing has changed on my end. Let me know if you continue to hear it. Funky. So, Shallow Sandwich, guys. This map is obviously inspired by Hamburger, but instead of trees in the middle, we have the shallows, making it for a very aggressive game. Should be quite interesting to see what happens here. And, let me see here, Funky. I will check to see. Maybe I do have an echo. I don't know. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. I may have toggled on another microphone by accident. Okay, better now? Good. Yeah, I think I toggled on the microphone from my camera. So thank you for letting me know. Anyways, Kumans for Mak Tribe. It's the first Kumans pick that we've seen this tournament. Not really sure what we're going to do with it on here. Maybe thinking the second town center could go on the outside. Walling up the middle isn't impossible either. It just takes a little bit of investment, and obviously transport ships is still a potential issue. Nonetheless, we have Kumans for him and Vikings for Sneakychiefy. Obviously, Vikings, the home map here for Sneakychiefy. And honestly, with this map, Vikings could be pretty insane. I don't think we're going to see anything too crazy. Obviously, Persians are very much the favorite. And Funky, I have not done a command for the draft. I'm not gonna keep making commands every single time or changing the hyperlink. But we did have, I can pull it up real quick for us. Here is the draft. So we have Vikings being used and Kumans being used. We'll have Magyars and Indians for a potential game number 3. Nevertheless, we are seeing a few walls go up here in front of this gold. This is a very awkward gold for him. Obviously, just a couple trees go down. It could be in a fine position, but it's a little bit awkward, and he is just walling it in. He does have this gold on this side, but we'll see what he can do with this map. Looks like he's probably just going to wall up across the front here for himself. And Sneaky doing the same. I really am confused by the choice of walls that we've seen from players right now. We do have shallows, but in order to wall all of this off and wall this off as the boar comes in here to max TC, I feel like just palisading along the front here would be just fine. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. Nevertheless, one boar in for both players, second boar coming in here shortly for Sneaky. I would be very curious to see if Sneaky does any sort of aggression this game. Feel like with Vikings and with that better eco, a very early Castle Age aggression could be quite nice. Doc is up in the back. Villagers gonna collect some shorefish here. Doc is just now going to be going up for Mak, so I feel like a little bit better build here potentially for Sneaky. Yeah, gonna have a fishing ship out by the time that dock goes up, so it's gonna have the villager or eco unit lead for Sneaky very soon. He's behind by 1 right now, but he should catch up very quickly. Loom already coming in for Mak, so maybe he's gonna see somewhat of a fast feudal attempt, but he has way too much on wood, definitely not enough on food for that to work out. Going to mill the deer. Also going to have to rush down the house. He is housed right now. That is quite unfortunate for him. But very exposed golds. And yep, there comes the walls across the front. But yeah, I feel like with all this walling investment here that we see from Sneaky, walling just directly across the shallows would have been better for him, honestly. Feudal Age, so it wasn't that he was worried about another vill. He is going to be ahead or behind by a villager now. Fishing ship production, not very good for either side at this point. So the real question now is, with this fast feudal, 20 pop and up here for Mak, are we going to see that town center come in? I mean, honestly, if he built a town center and was able to deny these resources even, that could be big. Still open over here. Still 0 fishing ships for him. I do not agree with that, as we have 2 on this side at least, bringing in precious amounts of food. It's going to be very important to see what happens with that. Barracks coming up here for Mak. So with the barracks coming up, this is not an eco play. Maybe we're going to see scouts then, would be my guesstimation. Why build that if you're not going to build a stable, right? Oh, okay, a blacksmith, no stable. I'm very confused by the build right now. Nothing. Ah, the fishing ship is coming out, but okay. Very passive gameplay right now. Not a single death in the game. Sneaky with more idle eco and idle TC time right now. It's not too far, but every little bit makes a difference. Vikings going 2 gold and or stone. It's just a beautiful mining camp. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn close. Scout, not really going to find any reward here, as barracks is coming up in defense. And still no military buildings here, other than the barracks. So, wall up and boom on 1 TC for our Kuman player. Feels a bit rough. He also went up really, really early to not drop either a stable or a town center. So it's a bit awkward. Oh, he never even got a second boar. Oh, that's rough. That answers a few questions I had, but still, it's not ideal. Just gonna leave the boar there, not able to use it. Going into an archery range. Okay. So, still not sure what direction Mak's gonna go here. We do, however, see the galleys start to come for Sneaky, and galleys could do a little bit of damage. Could kill a couple fishing ships. Not really sure what else we're going to see. We are going to see a siege workshop now from Mak. So I'm really still honestly confused as to what we're going to see from Mak here. 4 fishing ships headed out. So that first initial galley, was that canceled? It must have been canceled before it was completed. And then we built a couple fishing ships. That's not advisable. Should just let that thing finish. But let's see. Oh, we see a skirmisher, and we're gonna have some siege. So ram skirm, maybe, or mangonel skirm. I'm not sure what we're gonna see here. We're gonna see that start to be walled off as well. 1 galley out. You're gonna have a couple more coming. 3 galleys is more than enough to move forward with. No blacksmith yet. There it is. Alright, blacksmith is coming up, so eco up, or defense, military upgrades should be coming here shortly, as fletching is coming in. So maybe he's thinking about going archers himself as Kumans. I'm not even sure how good Kuman archers are. Don't think they're that grand. You do get decent upgrades, but you do not get bracer. I think galley will be nice, or fletching will be nice for the galley upgrades, but nothing on water yet. Galley's just passing. It's a nice castle age time here, though. Fishing ships under threat and will be going down. Not sitting in a great position now, as he's got to run with more eco units that he didn't have before. So Mak sitting in a pretty rough position. Getting a market as well. I mean, I feel like Sneaky's eco behind this is so good, being up to Castle, which is going to be massively ahead, actually. Massively ahead. Because we are going to see a ram, actually. So it is going to be Ram Skirmisher. But one night will unfortunately deal with that. Mak is also taking some fire from the town center and is going to be building some fire ships. So not exactly certain what to do on his opponent's home map at the moment. Fishing ships still working, a demo raft actually coming out as well. That's a nice touch. As he's no longer attacking this dock. I'm not really sure why the attack ceased, but it is not working out. Castle potential in the future here for Mak. Maybe that's what he's thinking. But he's got to get up. I mean, here comes down a bunch of farms. I mean, 34, you go to 32, and a militia! Oh, garrison militia. The militia not going to do any good, by the way, right here. I'm going to have skirmishers coming out. I mean, it'll pop out in here in a second. So that militia will do a little bit of damage, but nothing worth a while. Sneaky... Probably just going to go into longboats, would be my estimation. I think longboats would be an excellent position for him to be in here. He does not have that gold or stone again. This town center is a bit rough. It's out in the middle of... And it's near resources, but it's in the middle. I would have rather seen it right here. Butted up against the trees and the gold, to be honest. War Galley upgrade is in. Barracks has gone down. We're going to see another house fall as well, it looks like. Galley numbers, not doing anything, but will be upgraded enough that it will be an issue for these fire ships. Scout coming over, he's going to deal with the skirmishers, or maybe with the ram. One demolition ship blocking this up. Yeah, this is going to be a rough situation, and Mak just walking in. Knights and town center are going to clean up all of those skirmishers with taking like 0 damage on that knight. Fire ship going to do pretty good damage here. Going to take out 2 galleys, 1 fire ship. Fire ships are really good in low number fights for sure, but nothing else coming out of this town center yet, and this one is still garrisoned. Or sorry, out of the dock. There we go. Longboats in production, a demo, a scout, and a knight in the middle here. Castle Age on its way. Not really sure what we're going to see from Mak. The entire Cuman's pick confuses me for this map. There's not a whole lot one can do with it. Sitting in this position, he was unable to transport out right away or just build another town center on this area for himself. Honestly, I would have loved to see a town center in front of these walls, or maybe like right here in front of these walls before all these buildings went down. We also are unsure of what Mak is going to try to go for here. I mean, it looks like he's going fire ship. Oh, there's a transport, so maybe he is going to move out, but he will be in Castle Age, so... And there's a lot of longboats starting to form here. Longboats, demo sitting in a good position. A little bit of pressure came in, but... And we see 5 villagers on a stone, so potentially a castle. Castle will do a hell of a job to secure the middle for himself, and building some... Oh, we have another dock up here for fishing. His fishing eco is getting better. 5 longboats coming forward. 1 transport ship to 3 fire ships. Second town center finally on its way up here. Maybe Mak does not realize what he's got as far as civilization choice at the moment. Second town center would have been really nice for Feudal and him. He could have boomed up quite well, but... Oh, we're going to see a big demo maybe? He's turned away, so maybe he realizes that demo is still lurking around. transport ship is conveniently being hidden in that dock, and he is running. Would expect for things to go down here. More longboats on the way in. And with this map, if he doesn't get to the outside, he could be surrounded by longboats. There could be hardly any safe area for him to hang out in on this map. Could be quite powerful here. No real investment into anything else right now either. Just kind of booming up. Still a pretty passive one other than the little bit of water play here. Demolition raft is about to come out, but without ward galley upgrade, only it's gonna be that good. These do stack quite significantly though, so it could become a problem. Transport ship still hiding in here as well. Villagers going forward, gonna put a castle right here. It's a decent position. I would have rather seen a castle forward here, but he has no military to protect it. Crossbows now for Sneaky, so demo does 0 damage whatsoever. Transport though may be able to escape. Yeah, it looks like it is going to escape, but to what end? Fire galley is finding some reward up here, being able to clean out some fish potentially. And that dock could be in a rough position. University coming in on the shore. Going to have a mangonel and a castle here in the front, but dock does go down, so transport ship just hanging out up here. Not really sure we're going to see him transport if we can't get the ship down here. No other dock at the moment, so just have to wait and see. These fire galleys are preoccupied on this side right here. The eco numbers though, 64 to 49. Could easily see a castle here for Sneaky, and I think it will probably go somewhere in this general vicinity. I don't think there's a better position for it. I don't think he wants to build one behind this res. So we'll have to wait and see what happens to that. But yeah, this town center is rangeable, and it will be getting hit by these longbows. We do have the knights finally here. So we are going to see stable play. But we also have botkin coming in. So Knight Skirm again here for Mak Tribe. Imperial Age. We could go in. We could definitely go in. Sneaky only has one building though. He can't click up with one building. This villager could be caught out. Oh, this could be the way in. Oh, the knights are in. This could be problematic for Sneaky. Look at all these villagers here. They all have to run. One villa down. Maybe lose. Oh no, not able to get the second one. All in all, that was as good as you could get right there. But these knights are going to be under this town center. They are going to take town center fire, but lots of villagers idle. Villagers going down as well. Not as many as one would have hoped. Meanwhile, this is still being destroyed. We have this here. We have, oh, the longboats are on the stone as well. So the few knights are getting value in the back, but castle is forward. Vills are going to start to go down here to this longboat investment. And actually, this is kind of nice if we were to attack here. Knight still hanging out in the back, still not dealt with. Knight on the front, trying to do some damage. All in all, it's not over yet, but it's getting closer here. Sneaky's starting to lose some numbers. Town center even repaired enough to stay up. Longboats have to run back. Villagers. This castle is going to go up. It needs to be soon. Only 2 villagers left. 1 knight though. Longboats are there. It's going to be a one villager finish on this one. Oh, or is it? No, more vills are being sent actually. Still, the knight that was inside follows to the outside. How unfortunate. Demo blows up and hits something there. I don't even know what that was. Maybe it was knight. I didn't see that, actually. Nevertheless, these longbow numbers are going to do a lot of damage as they're going to kill so much. And yes, 2 castles, but no production available from them just yet. Eco behind, looking pretty satisfactory. Another dock on this side, so maybe we're going to see that transport off at this point. Skirmishers, not elite, no upgrade for that. Do have a few upgrades on them. Imperial Age going to be coming in here for Sneaky, and haven't seen really much land military from him. He does have some pikemen. He does have the first defense upgrade for pikemen. He is also getting squires. So, berserks. They're cute. Going to be berserks. I like this. I like it a lot. Castle's gonna be here, but I mean we're gonna run out of space. There is a transport ship, so he is likely to transport off, but will he have time to do a whole lot? That's the question. Is military numbers will die, buildings still gonna go down all around this map as longboats are no joke. And taking out this blacksmith could be very nice for himself. Oh, I know what more upgrades can be researched. There are 3 castles going to be up here. Villas have been transported to the outside. Longboats, however, chasing these fishing ships, not going to be an ideal situation either. Villas, though, escaping could be very nice. Fishing ships do, in fact, go down. Siege Workshop is going to fall here. So it's going to be Berserker, a few pikemen, getting boast off, another castle. Maybe it's just going to be full Berserker. I would expect to see... Oh, there is a Trebuchet, but it's back behind all these Berserks. And they're just going to run in. They're not going to be able to do much, though. Lots of damage going to be happening here. Sneaky's in a fine position in this game. And Sneaky, hey, he's in chat. Yeah, man, happy to cast him. It's, that's the point of posting the tournament. I get to cast games, and I love things that are not meta. I don't want to see Arabia every series. I don't want to see Four Lakes every series. I like to see a variety. This is like a hamburger map. With these shallows across it, it does add a nice touch. Transport onto the outside here. Sneaky even trying to expand his eco to the outside. And on this side, just headed out to the gold. Not even a town center out there. Very little urgency for military here for Mak. I feel like he's in a pretty rough position. He is going to get some stables down, but with chieftains and +4 attack versus cavalry, I mean, I don't see a way back here for Mak in this one. Well, I'm glad you had fun, man. That's the goal. I love the maps. We worked long and hard on the maps. We didn't host the tournaments since we hosted our 2v2 tournament back in, I think it was like November of last year. And since then, Hitch has been working on the maps. Kato's also submitted Dry Lakes for us. Nothing but good things to say. Berserkers head in here, they can't even be hit. No murder holes. This murder hole is now being researched, but it will not even come in time, I do not believe. Bill's just hiding in the north corner at the same time. So I would say Sneaky with the Vikings are in a fine position here to win this one. Especially if all 7 of those villagers fall. That could be the nail in the coffin. And these longbows are just killing knights. Those vills are all going to go down as well. GG comes in. Yeah, just a bad situation to be in here. Mak tapping out. Don't disagree with it at all. Sneaky getting the game, bringing us to a 1-1 sit here. Alright, let's take a quick look at some statistics. Oh, Sneaky, by the way, what is your clan? You guys are everywhere. I see you guys all the time. And I don't know what it stands for. Would love to know. So pretty one-sided again here. The art of warfare. Alright, now I know. Thank you. just a good overall game. Took a good advantages. Longboat being quite important here. Let's pull up the draft as we have a Viking victory and a Cumin defeat. So we will have Magyars for Mak Tribe against Indians moving into the next game here. Oh, Mak Tribe is a member of your clan as well. Well, you guys have quite the clan. Quite the size, anyways. We're going to be jumping right into the next game, guys. Just as soon as I get this thing to load up, be good to go, and we'll cast what will be the decider match between Mak Tribe and Sneakychiefy. And it's been a lot of fun, a lot of good games thus far. First round of the tournament always makes me nervous. We're not going to have very many good games, and every game I've seen thus far has been good. Every set. Dry Lakes, guys, it is a popular one already. Kados 101 did create this map, and we are happy to bring it here to you as Capture Age has frozen. Hold on. Let's try again. Okay, well, Capture Age. Oh, maybe it's just because I haven't paused here. Not Capture Age. That time it's my fault. Nonetheless, guys, we did make an addition to the change of the map here. We did add some crocodiles in the middle here. There's also a few wolves on the outside. Minor changes to the map. But I like it. I like the crocodiles in the middle of the lake here. It seems appropriate, in my opinion. Nevertheless, Indians for Sneaky, Magyars for Mak Tribe. Also starting with just a horse here. Not being able to be as aggressive as one might be. Interesting thing here as well, you have 3 boars within range, varying in position, and some can be a little bit farther away, but still, with the ability to have 3 of them near your base, we definitely like that they're not super close to you by any means. And honestly, you guys will have to let us know what you think about the maps after you play your games. We are always looking to improve them, change them, however we see fit, and a lot of it's been the community's input. I obviously can't play a million games myself and do everything else that I'm doing right now with everything. So if there are any issues or anything like that, Hitch, who created almost all these maps except for this one, you'll have to talk to him in the Discord with any sort of updates or changes, anything like that. Or any bugs. If you have the recs and can send them to him, that would be great. Nevertheless, guys, what do you guys think about Indians versus Magyars here? I really feel like Indian camels could be really good here. And Sneaky could have a bit of a good position for himself. Magyars, though, I mean, Magyars could go anything, right? I mean, they could just go straight archers if they want to. Gonna be interested to see how this one plays out. Nonetheless, Villager is headed out here to build the mill. Ooh, alright. Sneaky getting creative, knowing that there are some shorefish out here. Going to actually invest into a mill in the middle. No berries on this map, so I really, really like this play. With Indians, nonetheless, too. I mean, he could be in some trouble here. The crocodiles are in the right spot, but he's in a good position. Indians, if you don't know, have the fastest fish collection in the game. Gonna be a very lucrative to his income. I mean, look, 11 food brought in that quickly. Look how fast this is. It's crazy fast. And being as there's 200 per slot, so 200 times 4, it's going to be quite nice. Villager should be able to survive one. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Other villager coming over here as well. Gotta love the crocodiles, though. But nonetheless, I'm super happy that someone finally did this. I have been waiting and casting so many of these games through show matches, and finally someone realized there's food in the middle, it's free, and I have no reason not to take it. Spectacular. Villager saved here from Mak Tribe, so Mak Tribe is in a fine position bringing his lore. He is going to mill the deer, which is also something that could have been done on this side. However, I would much rather see the shorefish gathered first, being as you would have to have an opponent that's being very aggressive against you to get to that one. And we're going to see it in the food count. Obviously, we're still one vill behind over here. There has been a little bit of idle TC time here. But, nonetheless, the food count is so much higher already. And, I mean, we've only collected half of the available here. Not even half the available. Still 2 more slots of fish. So, excellent, excellent play. Sneaky either prepared for this one or got lucky and just knew that that was there after scouting it and decided to go for it. Either way, a big thank you to everyone playing in this first set, the first round of the 1200 ELO. You guys have been all over the Discord, just practicing, trying to find people to play these games against, and that's awesome. Definitely awesome. Sneaky got lucky. That's okay. Getting lucky is not a bad situation here, as you're about to complete 400 food for free, which is quite the extensive number here. I mean, again, though, Indians on this map, I really think is a good map for Indians. I really do. Not because of the shorefish, though. That's a bonus, yes, but I just feel like Indians could be really good on this map. Especially with limited gold in the middle, it could be very aggressive early, maybe get some towers and up, I don't know. There's a lot of options. Big walls for both. Sneaky gonna be getting on to this as well. So not only does he have all this shorefish that he's already brought in, 400, gonna be getting close to 600, maybe all 800 will be his before long if he's not pressured. Also going to be up a little bit faster with the same number of eco, but look at the food. Just look at the food difference here. It tells the story for sure. And obviously Indians with the faster bonus, yes, it is going to be the best for them, but it could be done by anyone to come out here and grab them. Barracks coming down for Sneaky finally, right on the walls. That is visible. Sneaky, or Mak getting up a stable, so he will be going into scouts. Both players still open on the backside. That touch is not an opening there either, but on this side, yes, he is open. Didn't take one of the boars actually, but didn't even need it. His food count was so high there. Ooh, Man-at-Arms upgrade. Okay. Interesting. You're gonna see Man-at-Arms come forward. Scouts, though, with mobility, could be quite devastating here. Alright, this is a nice tower. I like this. This prevents the fish from being taken, but he decides no. Maybe he saw these villas leave. I mean, nevertheless, you got 550 food out of there, out of the 800. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Also gonna send these home, gonna get some more walls up in the back, getting some farms down. Scout is out, just kind of gives it away, honestly. Not doing any damage, does attack there, is gonna be visible. But we do have 3 scouts now, and there is a hole here. Scouts are in, this could be a good bit of damage. No villagers down just yet. Scout will probably go down here. That villager can take that scout by itself. So some walls that do come up here. This villager gonna be fine. Scout's gonna be able to keep coming in here. Oh no, he attacked the boar. Rip villager. No. That is quite unfortunate. Rip villager on boar. I think that might have been a misclick, dude. I don't think he actually meant to do that. Walls are up here. I need to see walls come up here. Oh, he did mean to do it, actually. That's another villager. Maybe he did mean to. One boar goes down in a rough spot. I mean, we'll be able to bring in the res at least, so that'd be nice.
Huh.
You just get those walls up before more scouts come in. Looks like he is fully walled everywhere else at a quick glance, so scouts might not be able to do too much more here. And look at Sneaky's eco. He just needs to click up. But he doesn't have the buildings, so that's going to put him behind. His blacksmith will come up there, stable will come up here. On the other side, though, Mak not far away, especially after all these farms have been seeded and are being worked. Lots on wood. It looks like he's at 11, which is a pretty good number. Pretty heavy on gold. So maybe he's just going to build a market and buy 100 food or whatever until he can get up. Villagers being told to this side to build another stable and to build a house to prevent this. So that will give him his 2 buildings. He should be clicked up here any second now. Should be in a very good position moving forward. Scouts shouldn't really do a whole lot more damage, except when there's an overchop. And there's an overchop. Scouts are headed in that direction as well. We do have Castle Age, Bloodlines, and Skill Barding on its way up. 3 scouts, 1 full HP, the rest are very weak, but could do a lot of damage here should he realize it. 1 Spearman. Yeah, the Man-at-Arms upgrade, I don't know if it actually completed, but if it did, it's quite unfortunate because it doesn't do him any good at this point. Walls are coming in over here for Mak, which is fine. He needs to be able to click up here very soon. He definitely needs to click up. We could be in a lot of trouble here. Because Indian camels are no joke. They'll destroy buildings very quickly too, so. Just attacking the scouts right now. Gonna have 2 stable production available. Bloodlines and Skill Barding armor already in. Castle Age was clicked. So not gonna be as far behind. He did click it pretty much right as he could, so that's a big plus. But gonna also realize the hole in the back of his base, which is really huge here, and start to shift down the other wood line. Not wanting to worry about chopping through. I like that play, honestly. Also getting some more houses up across the front. Should see Indians come in. Or Indians. Should see camels coming out here anytime. Oh no, we queued 4 of them in 1 stable. That's a little bit unfortunate for Sneaky. Could have had 2 camels out already instead of just 1. But nonetheless, he's not under a lot of pressure, so that's not a big deal. And actually, we're going to see archers for Mak, which I think is a fine position. I think against Indians, archers is a fine idea. Even going into cav archers could be quite ideal. Of course, Indians have good cav archers as well, but nice to delete the hole right here. We'll charge out and we'll get some damage in. We'll take out all 3 of the scouts, which is quite good for himself. Eco numbers also very close here. Both players now in Castle Age. I would love to see someone try to expand to the outer ledges here and get a little bit better eco rolling. This could be big here for Sneaky as well. Before the upgrades come in, he might be able to do some damage, but I don't think it'll be enough. With the downhill shots, 1 camel might even go down. Nope, but did lose a lot of HP there, so. And yep, here we go. He's got Sneaky headed out, and he is going to find a place for a TC here. Wolves also being a bit pesky. Just another reason we added him. I didn't like the idea that people could just run out there for free, to be honest. Camels and spears on the front here, but there will be archers behind. Forwards, siege. Not forward, but more forward than most. Excellent TC position with a stone, a gold, and a wood line nearby. Archers, though, moving in. They are spotted. No, maybe not. Not a hole, but a nice place for them to sit in. One bill goes down. Gonna be 2 bills down. Quite unfortunate. Archery range being rushed up. Need to see some upgrades on those if that is the route we're going to go. And yeah, camels and spears just running backwards. So, gonna be Ruff's position here for Sneaky, it looks like. Needs to get into the lead skirmisher. Is getting husbandry. Needs to get some more camel numbers out, honestly. But he does have 2 TCs, so he is going to have the eco lead here shortly if he can continue to produce out of them. And honestly, I don't like going skirm here. I think you go camel mangonel. I think that's the play, but I mean, obviously, scorpion. Scorpion would work too, but it's not going to be the end of the world having. Oh, as we see some vill picks going on here. 1 vill down. Don't think they'll get the second vill as the down center, and the crossbows will be. Oh, he doesn't get it. Gonna lose the 1 camel for it for sure. Looks like probably gonna lose both, but was able to pick off a few vills there at least. Farming eco coming up. Back to what I was saying, I think a mangonel would have been in a better position against crossbow. Mangonel camel would have been in a better position. There's the hole right there that was located. But now we're gonna have mangonel on the side of Mak. He already has a knight trying to do some damage. So crossbows still up north being annoying as well. Second town center just now coming up here for Mak. He's actually going to put some house walls on the palisade right there. Still has yet to address that hole, however. So right now, pretty close game. Sneaky does have the eco lead, but barely. Actually going into light cab and family mix here, so not the end of the world here. This is all spotted here, not the end of the world. This mill feels a little unnecessary, could just been around the TC here, but is what it is. 4 elite skirms, no botkin getting the first defensive upgrade now, so fletching going to be coming in after, but it just takes a long time to make that transition, as a mangonel would have just been a siege workshop and then click mangonel. But these light cav with the additional pierce armor are gonna do okay here, and if he doesn't even turn around and fire, he'll lose all these crossbows. No question. Already gonna lose a few, but is gonna start to fire, take some shots downhill. I think running away there is the right option. On the front here, lots of crossbows, and I think this is where mangonel would be extremely helpful for you. Sneaky. 1 mangonel, and then this is no longer a threat. It still will be a problem, but not exactly a threat. Thumb ring is coming in for Mak. Villager is very exposed though. Oh no. Oh no. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 villagers. Okay, 9. One somehow got away.
मैं तैयार हूँ.
That might be the game. That honestly might be the game. Because 10 villagers lost, or 9 villagers lost right there. Could be the game. Mangonels come forward. Mangonels can deal with the skirmishers. Camel numbers aren't there. What's up, Knight? Blacksmith going to go down here. No military production right now. Just skirmisher. Some idle bills. Oh. And these skirms could just get flattened here. This could be so bad. Yeah, everyone's on stone right now. No castles just yet. We could see a forward castle right here from Mak, or we could see a more defensive castle here from Sneaky. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty rough situation nonetheless. Oh, Mangonels, that's a very forward castle. An awkward position too, but it's going to be just fine. How many villas is he sending? Oh, he's sending the farm. He's sending the farm. He's going to be in trouble. Sneaky was not able to keep up a lot of camels. He also did light cav upwards, light cav against this, but I don't think it's gonna matter. This castle goes up. Oh, touching castles, folks. But the military numbers are there. Yeah, and it has to be 9. The skirmishers. All the skirmishers are gone. And now the knights are here. Yep. GG. Oh, there's been some big shots here. All the skirmishers die in 3 volleys. Trying to drop a castle just seconds late here with Sneaky. Not enough military presence. Oh, Mak Tribe pulling off the win here. GG's to both Mak Tribe and Sneakychiefy. Really good games, guys, and I will enjoy seeing more against you guys. But obviously, Sneaky, thank you for playing, man. You are unfortunately knocked out of the tournament, but nonetheless was a hell of a showing. Had a lot of fun. I love that you took the shorefish in the middle as well. Mak Tribe, moving on to the next round. We'll update the bracket here momentarily. But GG's to you both. Good luck to you, Mak Tribe. Continuing, and Sneaky, hope to see you around the Discord some more times. And yeah, I'm happy to put it on. We'll be having some more tournaments in the future as well. Just this is the one we're working on now. Alright, so we'll go ahead and update the bracket here. We have a 2-1 for Mak Tribe, and he'll be advancing on. We do have some games already completed for round 2, guys, but we won't be casting those just yet. I am on specifically just to cast this set today and round out the round 1. We didn't have quite as many people sign up as we wanted, or we would have had a bracket of 32 here, but nonetheless, we had some great games already. Admin wins, Poindexter, Crisp, Giannis, and M4A1 Steak Sauce got admin wins. Basically because their opponents were unable to show up, which was quite unfortunate. But nonetheless, we will be in a good position here moving forward. We do have some of these sets already played, and we'll move on from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed tank ads. Yeah, the ads on that channel, what is that, Chalongo or Challenge, whatever the bracket site is, the ads are a bit interesting for sure. But hope you guys enjoyed today's cast. Like I said, I just jumped on here to simply finish the round 1 casting. We are going to be casting some more games in the near future. Likely be casting some sets this week. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't followed or joined the Discord and want to be involved, you know how to do so. And we will catch you guys all here sometime soon. Hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday night be casting a few more sets. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for the follow. And everybody have a good day. We'll see you later on.